What if all the mountains on Earth were flattened into plains overnight? Imagine you wake up and the horizon is perfectly flat. No mountains anywhere. The Andes, the Alps, the Rockies, the Himalayas, gone, as if someone rolled them up like a carpet and stored them in the attic of the universe. Of course, physically flattening them would require the energy of several asteroid impacts, enough to melt the entire planet. But let's assume magic. Now the fun part, what happens next? Global hurricanes. Mountains are the brakes of the atmosphere. They break up wind waves, slow down cyclones, and anchor monsoons. Without barriers, storms get a freeway around the planet. Let's do the math in words. Jet streams move at about 50 meters per second, which means they can circle the Earth in roughly 9 or 10 days. We would get eternal storms marching around the world, covering whole continents at once. Humanity adapts by planting mega windbreak forests thousands of kilometers long, building dome-covered cities, and inventing storm holidays in schools. On calendars, people celebrate Day of Silence, the brief hours when a cyclone crosses an ocean and the winds pause. New seas where rock once stood. Remove a mountain range and you change the pressure on the crust. The ground sinks, groundwater rises. Where Tibet once stood, a new inland sea appears. On the side of the Andes, a chain of shallow lagoons spreads out. This is not fantasy. The same rebound effect happens in Scandinavia after glaciers melt, only here it is instant. Humans dig canals to connect these seas to the oceans, launch cruise liners through Andean lagoon tours, and build resorts with billboards. Himalayan beach now open for swimming. The great migration of animals. Mountain creatures suddenly lose their homes. Millions of yaks, goats, and antelopes pour onto the lowlands, followed by snow leopards and eagles. Think of it as a tidal wave of migration. Highways blocked by herds, airports swarmed by yaks, bears climbing balconies in Rome. The world responds with absurd improvisation. Animal highways cut through cities, robot shepherds patrolling streets, and even a state program called A Yak in Every Backyard to provide milk locally. Blind telescopes. The best observatories stood on mountaintops. Thin air, little turbulence, clearer skies. With no peaks, the atmosphere is always thick and messy. Ground astronomy is almost blind. Solution. Governments rush a Hubble hub into orbit. Dozens of smaller telescopes network together. On Earth, they experiment with laser domes to fake adaptive optics. And a new career appears, atmosphere operator, someone who tunes the sky in real time so astronomers can see the stars. Political reshuffling of the map. Borders built on mountains vanish overnight. Where there was a fortress ridge, now lies open flatland. Nations argue over fresh plateaus. Who controls the former Alps Plain or the Andes Plateau? At the United Nations, leaders sign a Treaty of the Plains. That does not stop some countries from selling their ex-mountain land as NFTs, while others build brand new capitals on freshly flattened ground. Gravity glitches. Mountains are not just scenery. They have mass, and satellites can measure how that mass tugs on them. Remove it and the shape of Earth's gravity field, the geoid, shifts. GPS starts to drift. Your phone thinks you are inside a cafe when you are standing outside in the parking lot. Self-driving cars get confused. Humanity responds with calibration highways, stretches of road mapped to the millimeter, so navigation systems can relearn the new Earth. Tourists make memes. Google Maps says I'm in the store bathroom, but I'm at the bus stop. The punchline. Flattening every mountain in one night is impossible without melting the world. But even as a thought experiment, it shows something huge. Mountains are not just background. They tame hurricanes, feed rivers, anchor ecosystems, even help satellites measure our position. Take them away and you unleash new seas, endless storms, wildlife migrations, GPS chaos, and political land grabs. Mountains look solid and eternal, but they are really engines running our planet. Without them, Earth would not be flat. It would be unrecognizable.